Yes, good evening everyone. Today we are going to discuss one past year question paper for A level from the chapter Club and Society. So this is 2021 question paper, October November series, and the subject code is 9706. So in this question, this is very tricky question. In this question you're having some you're running a club, AB club, in which there are 200 members, and every members have to pay subscription of 100 each. Okay, so what you need to know, there are various aspects which is given to you, and your basic knowledge is judged by this question. Okay, the first thing in front of you is the first thing is in front of you is the assets, because assets are from the financial position, and the year is also given to you. So it is clear that 30 June 2020 is the year. And equipment is also given. This is your opening value, furniture's opening value, subscription in arrear opening value, bank cash, inventory owings was there. Okay, equipment in the furniture, the closing value of the equipment is 1700, and the closing value of the furniture is 1500. Okay, all subscription were received and by the check and bank immediately. Whenever you get a subscription, you banked it immediately. On 30 June 2021 there was no arrear of subscription, and 3 members are paid in advance. So 3 member already paid you in advance. It is clearly understandable thing, like you're having 3 members who paid in advance, means 3 into 100. So here 300 from 100, it is given to you in a question, like each person have to pay $100. Okay, in the third point, all taken by the vendors, all taking from the vending machine are in cash. Whatever you are having, you have to record in a cash, and whatever you are having from the vending machine, everything is in cash. And from that cash you pay your club expenses, and whatever the things left behind, you have to bank it immediately. Okay, and soft drink are sold at a markup of 10%, 100% markup was there. Okay, uh, so on the cost, okay, the inventory of the soft drink on 30 June 2021, this is closing inventory, but closing inventory is not clearly here mentioned here. This told you this is your selling price. So it means if it is 100% markup, means what is the closing stock then, divided by 2. If you're going to divide it by 2, then it is closing inventory is 245. Okay, closing inventory is 245 here. Next is cash in hand on 30 June 2021 amounted rupees $150. The balance on the bank account on the date was 2290. Okay, this is your closing balance of the bank. And there are some other things which is made through the bank, like purchase of new furniture, rent of premises, rent of vending machine, club expenses, payment to the suppliers, and total payment made. Okay, so for this, the first question is they need to ask you to calculate the profit from the vending machine, A part. So how you going to calculate from the profit from the vending machine? So first you need to know your net sales, which we are going to calculate. Okay, then cost of sales, opening stock was there, closing stock was there, but there is no purchase. So but there is something related to the suppliers. So from the suppliers account you came to know like what is your purchase. Okay, gross profit was there, rent was there. Okay, after the rent, whatever you are having, it is, if you're having a positive value, then it is your net profit. If you're having a negative value, then it is your loss. Okay, so first thing you need to know, you don't have net sales also in this question, but there is a 100% markup. There is 100% markup. So whatever you are having cost of sales, okay, at that you earn 100% markup, and that is your sales. Okay, you means sales you came to know when you already figure out the cost of sales. And for figuring out the cost of sales, you need to know the purchases. So before commencing this question, first thing we need to know how to prepare the supplier account. Okay, supplier account. So for the supplier account, you have to write down balance brought down here and balance carried down this side. So now what is the opening value of the supplier owing? Okay, so it is given here, which is 290. Okay, and the closing value of the supplier owing is 305, this. Okay, so these two value I'm going to put in the supplier account. So here 290 and here 305. Okay, after that, what other information they ask you related to the supplier? In the sixth point, payment to supplier of soft drink were made. Okay, and it was made through the bank. So when you're going to pay your supplier, your basic general entry: supplier debit, bank credit. Okay, so in supplier account you have to record your payment bank account 12,600. Okay, after adding these two value, you'll get 12905 and here 12905, and the difference you can record it as a purchase, that is 126 1 and 5. Okay, so in here you can write 126 1 and 5. So I think this much is clear to you all, how you're going to calculate the purchase. Now opening and closing stock is already given to you. Okay, from the question we can take opening inventory. Here opening inventory 210. Okay, and the closing inventory we calculated it, right? 245. Okay, so 210 and 245, 210 and here 245. Okay, so 210 plus 12615 deducted by 245, you'll get 125,125,880. Okay, so because there is a 100% markup, so it means you can do double. Okay, so double in a sense, your net sales would be 25160. Okay, 100% profit you'll getting it in. Okay, so after solving this out, your gross profit is 12580. Okay, now what is the rent? Rent for the premises. Okay, rent of vending machine is 6,000, where it is given here in the 6th point, 6,000 rent of vending machine. So 6,000 I'm going to write here, and then 12,000 something minus 6,000, it's your 6580. So 6580 is your net profit. Okay, is your net profit. So here we completed with the part A. Now in the part B, they ask you to calculate the value of subscription received, and because that subscription is already banked. So this is very easy question. Here how you going to do? The thing is, the total subscription received which you already received is 20,000. Okay, in the question it is given to you from here, like 200 members was there and 100 each. So if you're going to do like this, 200 into 100 is 20,000. Okay, and then whatever the subscription you are having, subscription arrear is 400 you receive. And there is here all the subscription received immediately. Okay, and three members which you have to pay in advance, 3 members, that is 300. Here 300, if you're going to add this all, so 20,700 is your subscription which you going to bank immediately, so the B part is also clear to you. Okay, how you're going to do that, because 20,000 is your subscription, 200 into 100. Okay, and then there is a owing, so owing is 400, owing which you need to add. Okay, and advance is 300 because 3 member and 1 members have to pay 100, so 20,700 is your subscription received and need to bank it out. Okay, now in the second part, second part they ask you to cash taking banked. So here you need to prepare a ledger for bank. Okay, so how you going to prepare a ledger for bank account? Okay, so because bank is our asset, so we have to write down balance brought down here and balance carried down here. Okay, whatever the payment we have made, we have to record it here. Okay, and whatever the things we are going to receive through the bank, like subscription, we banked it immediately. Recently we came to know that is 20,700 here. And whatever the cash, whatever the thing is left, that is your cash banked. Okay, balancing figure. So for that, first of all you need to know what is your opening balance and the closing balance of the bank. It is clearly given to you in your question. Here bank balance, opening balance is 1420. Okay, and total bank payment is 3, this is payment 36460. Okay, so payment is 36460, opening balance is 1420. Now closing balance is also given to us, and we have to search it out. Bank yes, here the balance on the bank account on that date was 2290. Okay, because 30 June 2021 is our closing year, so here we are going to record 22290. After adding these two value, 38750, 38750, and this subscription 20,700. Now from the 38750 you are going to deduct these two value and your balance is 16,630. So your answer is 16,630. So this much cash taking, 16,630 is your answer from the second point. In third point, there need club expenses paid by cash. Now what is your club expenses which you are going to pay in cash? So for that you need to prepare the cash ledger also. Okay, so cash account. Again here your balance brought down, here balance carried down. Here whatever the things like cash which we calculated here, cash is 16,630. Okay, so this much cash we have to record it here, 16,630. Okay, and whatever the things happen in cash sales, because it is clearly mentioned in the question that whatever the transaction happen from the vending machine, you have you get only the cash. Means everything and every net sales is in the cash form. So 25160 we are going to record it here, 25160. Now we need to find out the opening and closing balance of the cash, which we from where we get that value from the question. This is your opening value, which is 180, and the cash on 30 June is 150. Okay, 150 and closing, and 180 is opening. So we are going to record it here. 180 is the opening, 150 is the closing. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to add all the balances, debit and credit, and it is clearly visible that debit balance is the greater one. So 25,340 we have to record it as a total. And whatever the things, whatever the balancing figure you are having, that is your club expense. Okay, so club expense balancing figure, that is 8560. Okay, so the answer from the part 3 is 8560. Now in the C part, they ask you to prepare subscription account. Okay, sorry, income and expenditure account. So again the same thing, before preparing income and expenditure account you need to calculate the subscription, but subscription is already given to you in this question, you no need to calculate it. Okay, so income and expenditure account, first of all you have to write your income. First income is your subscription, so I'm going to write 20,000 as a subscription, because subscription is 200 and 100, 200 members, 100 per head is the amount, so 20,000. Now other income is your profit from vending machines, that is your 6580. Okay, and your total income is 26580. Okay, after that you have to deduct your expenditure, which is your rent. So rent is also given to you in the question. Okay, rent is 12,000. In the second point here it is given 12,000. Okay, what else? Club expenses. Okay, club expenses already 5140, and we also calculated it. Okay, so we have to add both club expenses here in the income and expenditure account as expenditure. So first of all I have to write rent, which is 12,000. Okay, and then club expenses 5140 is given to us, and we calculated right now, just it is 8560. Okay, here 8560 is your club expenses, so we have to add both expenses, and that is 13,700. After that we have to deduct depreciation. We are having two type of assets in front of us, one is equipment and the another assets is furniture, so we have to write the depreciation of both. So how we are going to calculate it? It's very easy, because the opening and closing balance is already given to you all. So what you need to do, for equipment the opening value is 2100 and the closing value of the equipment is 1700. Okay, and we did not purchase any equipment till now, so 2100 minus 1700, so my depreciation is 400. Okay, so we are going to record it record it in my income and expenditure account. Equipment, that is 400, right? Now for the furniture also we have to look at this in the same way. 1050 is my opening and closing is 1500, and there is a purchase of new machinery, that is 720. So what you have to do, 1050 plus 720 because you purchased it, and the closing value is 1500, so your depreciation is 270. Okay, this is your depreciation. So what you have to do, you have to write down this depreciation in your income and expenditure account, okay, as a depreciation. So in furniture, here we are going to record 270, and except this we don't have any other expenditure. So my total expenditure is 26370, and total income and total expenditure after deducting this 210 is my surplus. Okay, so this is how you're going to prepare income and expenditure account. Now moving forward to the question, C part is already done. Now this is a theoretical question. In D there is a additional information. As per this information, it has been suggested to the managing committee that clubs start to rent third vending because they earn profit from the vending machine. So they wants to decide, so they just suggested like third machine we are going to purchase, and from there we can sell some more soft drinks. So now the question is, advise the committee whether or not to start renting a third vending machine. Justify your answer. You have to justify your answer too. So look, for operating a third machine means that you are going to sell out more drinks to your member. But the thing is, first you need to calculate like, is there any demand for that? First you have to search for the demand. Okay, if there is a demand, then it's okay, you're going to purchase the third machine. And if there is no demand, then you can hire vending machine, third vending machine. Yes, because when from the vending machine you get a profit. Okay, so from the third vending machine, instead of selling the soft drink, you can sell it any snacks from there. Okay, you can sell the snacks also, or any other different items you are going to different, you can use that machine. Okay, so yes, hiring a vending machine is okay, but first we need to calculate the demand. And if there is demand, okay, we can hire the third. If there is no demand, then you can use that third machine as for the snacks. Okay, and because the cost of renting the machine will be because the cost of rent a machine is your fixed assets, a fixed cost, and it will increase your expenditure. Okay, it will increase your expenditure and reduce your profit. So that's why you have to be very careful while justifying your answer. Okay, so this is the thing. So for the third machine, first you need to find out that whether it is a demand or not, there is a demand or not. And if there is a demand, yes, go ahead. If there is no demand, then you have to use that machine in a different way, in the snacks or in some other way. Okay, so that your club members will also satisfied. Okay, and they does not leave your club. Okay, and because the cost of renting the vending machine is your fixed assets, if it is increased, your expenditure is also increased. And if the expenditure increase, means your profit will reduce. So here is the D part of your question. So I think everything is clear to you all. Okay, and I hope you don't have any kind of a problem, and if you're having any kind of a problem, please mention in the comment box. Okay, now that's it for today. Have a nice day.